I'm Praveen Subramaniam, and I'm a student from building surveying. Okay, today I want to present about introduction for our project. For our project, we picked an underused space at Jalan Chancellery, that right next to the drum in USM. Using what we learned about the built environment and space planning, we came up with a biomimicry inspired outdoor lounge. Okay, we start with a site visit, group discussion, and a SWOT analysis to understand the space and its possibility. Our design aims to create a comfortable, functional spot where students and staff can study, relax, and socialize. The goal is to bring new life to the area and make it a welcoming part of our campus life. So that's all for me. Thank you.
From our observations, the empty site near the drum at HPP USM is currently underutilized and doesn't contribute much to its surroundings. Even though it's located along a main circulation path for students and staff, the area lacks essential elements like shade, seating, and visual appeal, which makes it feel uninviting. We also notice practical issues such as uneven ground, poor lighting at night, and limited comfort. Survey results support this, showing that users find the space too hot, not very safe, and unsuitable for studying, resting, or socializing. Overall, without thoughtful improvements, this site is unable to reach its full potential as a functional and welcoming public space for the HPP community.
This study aims to comprehensively assess the existing physical and environmental condition of the site, allowing us to understand its current state and potential. This also seeks to identify the key issues, limitation, and constraints that may affect the site's usability, comfort, and overall performance. In addition, the study focuses on understanding user needs, preferences, and expectations through structured surveys and detailed on-site observation. All findings are then synthesized to establish a clear and informed set of design criteria that can guide future development. Ultimately, this study proposed an appropriate design concept and special improvement plan intended to enhance the functionality, comfort, and overall user experience of the site.
Preliminary site visit, we went directly to the empty lot beside the drum to get a first-hand look. During the visit, we focused on three things. First, observing the general environment and how people move the circulation patterns. Second, we studied the site boundaries and access points. And finally, we took actual measurements and documented all the condition with photograph. In short, this visit gave us an evident understanding of the context and the problems we needed to address. And the next is site inventory. We believe this site has a strong potential primarily because of its strategic location. It's next to the drum and on the way to DKE48, so students pass by constantly. However, the current physical state is challenging. We found the ground is uneven and sloping, and the roof from two large trees made the surface unstable.
The construction site is located next to the drum area and DKE48 within the School of Housing, Building and Planning HPP USM. The terrain is uneven and hilly, creating challenge for construction activities. Two large trees with extensive root system further disturb the ground surface, reducing usable space and affecting site stability. This site has also become an illegal dumping area, requiring cleanup before the construction can begin. Additionally, several damaged items left in the middle of the site contribute to uneven ground condition.
As for the site analysis, the strength of this space is first, the strategic location allows students from School of Housing, Building and Planning as well as students from School of Educational Studies to come and use the space. It is also located at a higher ground, which is good for drainage and can prevent muddy soil. As for the weaknesses, there are construction debris embedded into the soil which can be hard to remove. The roads are also uneven and can be slippery, which creates safety hazards to the users.
For the environmental assessment, this space has a positive microclimate effect that is good for air circulation. There are also many greeneries, such as trees, that can be good for landscaping, and the roots of the trees are good to strengthen the soil. However, weaknesses such as slopes, soil erosion, and unmanaged waste can increase the risk of flooding, increase heat retention area, and create safety hazards. To prevent this risk, drainage system should be improved. Heat buildup area can be minimized by proper ventilation, and regular site maintenance should be done for better waste management.
For data collection method, I use a three method to get data, which is in the interview section, survey review section, and question section. For interview, we interview 3 person, and for survey review, I go to the site with our group 10 to measure the site, and the questionnaire, we made a question in the Google form to ask them about what they need at that place and what they suggest to us to approve our design.
Here is our proposed main design concept. It illustrates the position of the raised platform, seating areas, green space, swing, pathways, and air-conditioned lounge. This design aligns with the natural pedestrian flow to encourage smooth connectivities.
Hi, I'm Ida Nakia. So now I will continue on to the next part of our proposed main design concepts and elements. To begin, our main design concept is based on user needs driven by the user needs gathered from surveys that we had conducted. It transforms this currently underutilized open space into a functional, shaded and comfortable outdoor lounge that provides an indoor-like comfort. Our air-conditioned outdoor lounge includes a raised wooden platform for relaxation, recreational swings and landscaped green areas that could also serve as a buffer zone to promote serenity, creating this multifunctional space for studying, group discussions, resting and social interaction. Meanwhile, defined pathways improve connectivity between the drum block and surrounding facilities, making the space an intuitive part of the campus flow. Shaded structures with roof-mounted solar panels provide cooling, power lighting and charging stations while promoting sustainability. Overall, our design addresses heat, lack of seating, poor lighting and safety concerns, creating a functional, sustainable and user-centered space that enhances campus life.
Materials. We selected every material for the lounge which on 4 criteria: durability, thermal performance, acoustic and sustainability structure criteria. Number 1. General use. Children for the platform exceeding durability is extruded resistant and long. Natural use. Guaranteeing legibility. Number 2. Reflective glass used on the air-conditioned section to significantly reduce solar heat gain and maintain full interface precision load. Number 3. Monocrystalline solar panels integrate onto the roof structures supported by the long-steel framing, providing high efficiency and sustainable energy. Number 4. Promoting pavers to anticipation path to ensure effective water drainage, preventing bodies and managing site runoff naturally. Number 5. Metal deck offers a light creation with the cover that requires very low maintenance. And in summary, these choices ensure that the lounge is a high-performing, energy-conscious and durable space perfectly adapted to its tropical setting. Elements chosen. Our design focuses on user comfort, shade, and sustainability. Comfort zone, such as cities areas based on 100% demand and air-conditioned lounge for cool roasting or study. Shade and energy. Shaded structures combat heat dissipation and integrate solar panels for renewable power. Functional good. Full pathway and solar LED lighting ensure safety. Charging ports and vending machines support modern student and long usage. At these spaces improve the look and environment. The conclusion is a functional, shaded, and sustainable social study house.
In summary, this report was able to assess the existing situation of the underutilized space around the drum at HPP, USM through thorough investigation, survey, and environmental study. It was found that the main concerns of this space include the lack of shading, poor comfort, lack of seating, and poor functionality. These findings contributed to the development of a design that is human-centered. The improvement plan, which includes such amenities as air-conditioned lounge areas, elevated wooden platforms, privacy glass, solar-powered components, improved landscaping, easy circulation paths, and recreational activities, is a direct answer to the identified needs of the students. It not only optimizes the space for better functionality, but the space which is currently vacant is now a vibrant, sustainable,